السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اهتدى بهداه وبعد. اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن عين لا تدمع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن بطن لا يشبع ومن دعاء لا يسمع وبعد. Honorable scholars of Deen, beloved brothers and sisters in Islam, I was asked how long would I speak for, and my response is quite straightforward. For as long as we don't make noise, I will speak, inshallah. The minute we start making noise, I would feel that our stomachs are rumbling and maybe we should start eating. My message is going to be short, inshallah, to the point. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the power and ability to say that which is correct, which is effective, to get from the heart to the heart. To begin with, I wish to mention that we are all in need of rehabilitation. Every single one of us who are seated here. These are the drugs we have seen today. These drugs are the drugs that the world knows. But there are other drugs that at times we don't take in the form of a pill. But we administer them in a manner that we don't even pick up. It is a spiritual drug that kills our spirituality. It is a drug that destroys our Iman and Islam. It is the drug of shaitan, and these drugs we have seen today are also the drugs of shaitan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect every single one of us. So definitely this menace of drugs is in every single person, but the type of drugs we are speaking about differs from one to another. So don't live in denial, as we heard a few moments ago. Do not be in denial, admit it. We all need help. We all need to get from the level we are in to the next level, going higher and not lower. If we are reading our 5 salawat, we need to increase the ibadah and get into sunnah and nafil. If we are into sunnah and nafil, we need to work on our concentration levels. If we are reading 1 salah a day, we need to start reading 2, 3, 4 until we get to 5 with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we don't, we will be tackled by shaitan, and every day will go by, as we have heard in this presentation just before I began to speak, that once you have one, you need another, and the third and the fourth. Once you become lazy with your salah, you don't get up for fajr once, the next time it's easier and easier and easier, and you become so lazy. You require strict rehabilitation. You require a mentor. You require a sense of responsibility belonging to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is what will help you to rectify all the ills within yourself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala correct us all. Remember one thing. Each one of us live in a family, inshallah. And that family is within a suburb. The suburb is a community, or part of a community, a larger community. We need to ask ourselves the first question: what have I done to help myself being a better person? To help myself being an asset to myself? To help myself being an asset to society? To help myself being an asset to Islam and the Muslims? To help myself being an asset to humanity at large, which includes even the non-Muslims. As Muslims, it is our duty to help one and all. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has taught this to us. He used to go out, he did not condemn the kuffar, besides those kuffar who fought him, and even then he first made dua for their guidance. Let us remember one thing: if we see a non-Muslim, to make dua for him, to pray for his guidance, is an act of worship, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward us for that. Someone who is an enemy of Islam, make dua and pray for him that Allah grant him hidayah. How many were not the enemies of Islam at the very beginning? Take a look at Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu. He was the biggest enemy of Islam. Khalid ibn al-Walid has slaughtered so many Muslims. But when they said, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, automatically and immediately their lives were transformed. Khalid ibn al-Walid radiallahu anhu made a dua, and he asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Ya Rasulullah, I will make sure that I serve Islam and the Muslims, and I serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order to compensate for the amount of destruction I have caused Islam and the Muslims. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told him, Ya Khalid, innal Islam yajubbu ma qablah. Islam deletes everything that has happened before it. The same I tell today to all those who may be involved in any type of sin, be it the drugs we have been speaking about, or be it the other drugs that I have mentioned here. Remember one thing, you turn to Allah, it will make you as pure as the day you were born. Sinless, spotless, you have turned a new leaf for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not too late, and it is never too late. Every day is a sacred day. Every day that you are breathing is a gift for you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So turn to Allah, become better people, do not look down upon others. Remember one thing, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has taught us, if you are going to help a person who is old, the day you are old, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will create people who will come to your service, who will assist you. Those old people who are climbing steps, the old people who are walking, they might be carrying something. Have we ever gone out to help them? Bearing in mind that it is only Allah we would like to please. If we go out to help them, wallahi, I tell you, the day we need help, Allah will create people to come to us and to help us. So therefore, understanding the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is a living example for all of us. He went out to help even the kuffar.